Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I will be discussing the ingredients in the hair products that we use. So the reason I decided to do this video is because recently I took my braids out and I wanted to use new products, so I used the new shampoo and conditioner, and honestly I was pretty disappointed in my results. My hair was very dry and tangled. The conditioner didn't provide much slip, and it didn't really add as much moisture as I usually get from my hair care products. And that's when I realized I had become loyal to hair brands more than actual ingredients in the products. So I decided to do some research, and the results I found, some you may know about, but I decided it was important to say, let's talk about silicones, let's talk about avocado, let's talk about different alcohols and things like that, and what purpose they serve in the hair products that we use, and how you can use these ingredients to get you the best results for your hair. The first ingredient we'll be discussing are silicones. So a silicone is a synthetic ingredient, meaning man-made or made in a lab somewhere. Its purpose is to cover the hair strand with a thin hydrophobic, meaning waterproof, coating. It lubricates the surface of the hair so that it feels smoother. That's that slip feeling that is provided in the product. It reduces the appearance of frizz, and it keeps the hair shiny. Now, some of the cons of silicones are that they cause product buildup. However, all silicones are not the same. So there are water soluble and non-water soluble silicones. What that means is the ones that are water soluble, it's more easily removed with water and not having to use sulfates. The silicones that are non-water soluble have to be removed with more harsh ingredients like a detergent, aka your sulfates, to get them completely off of the hair. So with that being said, what I've learned from this is products that I've noticed, like with Moist, that have silicones in it, this easier for my hair to detangle because it has a lot of silicones in it. So when I put it on my hair, I can slip, I can get knots out of my hair. However, the con is it does act as a sealant to your hair. So if you don't take the proper measures of rinsing it out of your hair through time, you're not allowing moisture to actually penetrate the hair shaft because you have that synthetic ingredient sitting on it. So you do have to make sure you take the proper measures each week to completely strip it off of your hair. Glycerin is a clear, odorless liquid that acts as a humectant. And a humectant is a substance that attracts moisture to itself by absorbing the moisture in the air. So it's great for helping you to retain moisture. It's found in things like sweeteners, other food additives, and a lot of cosmetic products. So this can be really great for helping you to get as much moisture as you can into your hair. However, the downside is if it is very humid where you are, it can cause your hair to swell, taking in too much moisture and causing that frizzy look that a lot of us don't like. So there is supposed to be a balance with that. However, it is good to know that you can buy glycerin over the counter if you need a little added moisture to your hair. Parabens. What are they, and why is there a sudden push to remove them from cosmetic products? So the first thing to know about parabens are that they are synthetic compounds that are used as preservatives. So they're added to the products that we use to help prevent the growth of fungus, bacteria, and other microbes. They're also found in toothpaste, detergents, and other cosmetics, and even on some foods. So why is this important? Now this is important because they mimic estrogen by binding to estrogen receptors on cells. So this actually increases your exposure to estrogen, and as a lot of you may know, that estrogen um, is one of the primary things that grow a lot of breast cancer cell tumors. So they have been linked with some increased risk of breast cancer and reproductive toxicity. Now, according to research that I looked up, the FDA is not completely trying to eradicate the use of parabens. They're not worried about that part. They're worried about the cumulative effect of parabens. So they are found in a lot of different ingredients like the ones that I've mentioned before. So there's a safety limit that they want us to be under. Now, I didn't dive into what that number or that limit is that they're looking for us to stay under, but I did find that there are a lot of products that have parabens and they have quote unquote minimal amount of parabens in them, like such as the food products that we consume. So from what I can tell, the best way if you're trying to avoid parabens altogether is to buy organic products, so cosmetics, maybe even food-wise. Alcohols. I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions out there about alcohols, like they're very drying for your hair. And the thing is, just like with silicones, not all alcohols are created equally. So for hair care, there are two main groups that we need to focus on, and those are going to be your short chain alcohols and your long chain, aka fatty alcohols. And without getting into too much details, um, the main thing that determines the length of the alcohol chain is going to be the amount of carbons on the compound. So I listed some of the bad alcohols here. Your short chain ones, that's going to be your ethanol, your SD alcohol, um, and your isopropyl. So basically, those are going to be the short ones. They're low molecular weight and they evaporate easily from your hair. And the purpose they serve is to actually help to reduce the drying time with the products that you use. Now, the good alcohols are going to be like cetyl alcohol, sterol alcohol, and lauryl alcohol, and there's some other ones that I have listed here. And basically, these are your fatty or naturally derived alcohols that are used to like soothe and soften the hair. So, like I was saying before, not all alcohols are bad. You just have to read the ingredients, find the ones that are working for you, and understand its purpose that they serve in the hair care product. Sulfates. People either love them, hate them, or fall somewhere in between. Honestly, I fall somewhere in between. So a sulfate is a detergent and a surfactant found in many of the personal hair care products that we use. The detergent is designed to remove dirt and oil from the hair. Surfactants actually reduce surface tension. They're responsible for what causes the lather in the product. So they're found in soaps, shampoos, toothpaste, pretty much anything that cleans and provides a lather. The pro of sulfates are that they're inexpensive, they're a foaming agent, and they're great for removing dirt and oil. The con is that as a true detergent, they're very drying and strip the hair of its natural oils. So honestly, if your hair is very dirty, hasn't been washed in a while, or something else is going on with it, this ingredient can be great for your hair. However, for a lot of us naturals on a week-to-week basis, this can be too strong for our hair because oil does not travel down a kinky hair strand as fast as it would a straight hair strand. So that's just something to keep in mind. Sulfates within themselves are not bad. They do serve a purpose and they do their job well. However, for a lot of us, like again, on a week-to-week basis, this may not be our go-to ingredient. So this is by no means an all-inclusive list of all the ingredients in hair products. There are a lot of things that, just for time's sake, I didn't include in this video, and just to quickly go over some of those things, like protein. As we know, our hair is made up of protein, and that protein is called keratin, hair, skin, and nails. And the main thing with that, it helps with the strength of our hair. That's why a lot of women reach for protein treatments when their hair feels kind of limp and dead. However, you can throw off the balance with protein if you have too much protein in your hair, and your hair will start to feel dry and brittle. So that's something to keep in mind for hair care products. And low porosity girls tend to be more protein sensitive, and also that protein on top of the hair does not necessarily help with the protein in the hair. So protein treatments help with the outcoating of the hair, and then you actually need to consume protein in your diet to help with the actual like keratin that's growing out of your scalp. So I feel like the take-home message, or at least that I want people to take from this video, is to become familiar with the ingredients in your hair care products. So don't just say like, oh, this product line works for me. Understand why it works. What are the ingredients that work for your hair? And then when you use products that don't work, what are the ingredients that are giving you like what you don't desire for your hair? So don't just jump on a bandwagon. Know what it is that you're putting in your hair. For example, when should I use a silicone? If my hair is real tangled, I may want to reach for a silicone to provide more slip, and then I know how to remove it from my hair. Or, oh, I've just noticed I get too much buildup and it's too hard to remove from my hair. So things like that are going to be important, and it will help save you money in the long run in your hair care journey. It will save you from split ends. It will save you from heartache. Trust me. And then, later in another video, I would love to go over some other ingredients such as like oils and which oils you should expect which results with. And if you like this type of content, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, ask questions below, and until next time, bye guys.